craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Rory Pryor is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Yanks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Leading off the afternoon for Tampa Bay.
Striding forward now, Jesse Pitts having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy's having a really good year for his age, but this is something we've seen a lot lately. Young players coming up and impacting a lineup.
And we are underway from Yankee Stadium as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to you want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep. I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
A full count to the Rays center fielder.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Schaefer over to his left, and there's one down now. And here's the starting lineup for the visiting Tampa Bay Rays. Mark, how do they bounce back and avoid the dreaded sweep?
Are we still a big believer in batting average, Matty? In today's game, I'm more interested in the OPS number. But that's not to take anything away from this offense. They lead the league in batting average, and what that tells me is they're getting a lot of guys on base. There's a lot of guys with some good approaches and good plans today. See if that leads to a bunch of runs.
First pitch on its way. And he gets ahead 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty, we got a good one behind the dish today in Ed Drummond. Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone. And that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher, I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
The 0-2 once more. Misses for ball 1.
Broke out the sweeping slider right there and just missed off the edge. If he would have caught the corner right there, I think he's got a backwards K.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ledbetter is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Ready now, Jeremy Pitts. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fastball in there for a called strike.
0-1.
Just getting started here in the Bronx. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. He pulls this one into right. That gets down, and the inning continues. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
So stepping in, Boof Bobo, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
One of the best hitters in baseball, and he does it with some damage too. Lots of extra base hits. He's in the top 5 in the league in slugging percentage as well.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Man, a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. A 1-2 count to the Rays catcher. Drilled down the line, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Wow, looked like an easy beginning of this inning. Gets the first 2 guys out, then the 3 and 4 hitters all of a sudden start locking in on him, and now he's got to get through this 5th hole hitter to get out of this inning unscathed.
Yeah, he's definitely put his feet to the fire right here. This number 5 guy, he's known. He sits in that 5 hole to drive in runs, and he's smelling ribbies right now.
From the stretch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Hits at second. Bobo on at first with 2 down. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Ready with the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
He's gotten himself into a little bit of trouble out here. Middle of the order up in a run scoring situation, and now he might have to challenge him. Going to have to make some good pitches here.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
He's definitely stumbled out of the starting blocks here in the first, giving up a couple of base knocks on that walk. First innings are often some of the toughest for a starting pitcher.
Coming to the plate now, Jeff Pitts. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as 3rd best in the American League.
And you've got to love when you have a shortstop that can produce such big offensive numbers for you. That usually isn't the case.
First pitch of the at-bat. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. 2 out, bases loaded. Mm, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time. And that certainly represents a career milestone. Hit number 1,000.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. 1,000 isn't a milestone that's going to get everyone talking, but as an individual, you have to feel pretty good about it. He'll definitely be wanting that ball for his trophy case.
Into the box, Sammy hits as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Ball two.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, nothing can make you question yourself on that mound more than 3 straight balls to a guy you know that you should go right after. Sometimes you just lose the strike zone and you don't know why.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
3-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. And another foul ball. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Popped him up. Scott has a play. And that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Rays are out in front 2-0. Josh Clinton will be the starter for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Now with the plate, Felipe Burke, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year.
Burke.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
Hey. 3-1.
Hey, I love that pitch right there, and that's where he's going to have to work. He's going to have to work down the zone. This is a hitter's park. We all know the ball flies, and if he's going to keep the ball in the yard, he's got to execute down to the hollow of the knee.
Pitch popped up, hits over to his left, and that's the first out of the inning. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dero, what's your take on this team today?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pitts is there. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Into the box, Freddie Aikens, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. The 2-0 on the way is looked at for the first strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Now at the plate, Connor Pitts, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are 2 guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-Row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting matchup. All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And behind the plate, world champion, former MVP, former Rookie of the Year. He's done it all. Buster Posey. Buster is in full command of this pitching staff.
Set to get his day started, Brady Day, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Despite possessing some of the nastiest stuff in the big leagues, Pryor hasn't quite been able to put the pieces together this year.
Yeah, Matt, this has been one of those up and down season, and more downs than ups. And this is one of those, it's hard to explain. You look at his repertoire pitches, it says, hey, this guy should be pitching a lot better than he is. He's had a really difficult time this year missing the barrels of bats. That's why the ERA is high, and that's why he hasn't been as consistent as he's been in the past.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Jordan has room in foul territory. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the center field.
Digging in, Jesse Pitts. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-0 to him now. 2 out, nobody on. And he takes ball four, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ortega.
Digging in, Israel Ortega. He flew out in his last at-bat. Throw over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now a move over to first. The 1-0. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Now the 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0. Here's the 3-0. 3-1.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rays DH.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He's set. Here's the 3-2 down the first baseline. The next 3-2 lifted in the air out towards left center. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa, but they're on top 2-0. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Robbie Scott. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Some guys are great low ball hitters, but most guys, especially guys with pop like this, they're hunting for the ball belt high and above. So that was a nicely spotted fastball down in the zone.
Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. This is line to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
At the plate, Jay Park. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and 1 strike. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Interesting pitch selection right there, in off the plate. Not too many pitchers in the game want to go in there and risk hitting the guy and letting him get on first base free of charge.
The count now at 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. A former MVP waiting on deck in the form of Buster Posey. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
Batting 6, the catcher, Buster.
Here's Buster Posey now. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
You know, D-Row, it's not always easy to hit in the day games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down. 6-hole hitter, though. He must have gotten a good night's sleep last night.
That's exactly where I was going, Dan. First 5 guys in the order looked like they were still asleep rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Standing in now, Jason Jordan, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. The average coming in 257, 1 home run and 28 RBIs. Now the 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 left. We played 2 full. The Rays lead it 2-0. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I talked with the Rays manager during the inning break about the club's offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. So digging in now, Jeremy Pitts. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd. First delivery to him on the way. Hit out towards second. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Standing in, Boof Bobo. He reached on a single in his first try. Now here's the pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
Into the box now, John Pitts. He drew a walk his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Strike taken, the throw. Offline throw, but they still got him. Good job of getting the tag down there.
Not every catcher could make that throw, so that was pretty special. Benito Santiago made throwing from his knees famous when he was playing, but it's a really tough one to pull off. That's a long throw without any legs underneath you, so hats off to him on that one.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled toward right center field. Park will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing for Tampa, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Leading off the inning, Eddie Ledbetter, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Ledbetter.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing and a liner, but foul. A windup and the 0-1. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Hit on the ground to third. To his left, hits, and there's one away. And with one away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. Set to get his day started, Matt Schaefer. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
0-1.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a pitch down that swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. At the plate, Felipe Burke. First offering on its way. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. Hits, barehands it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the Rays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Up next for the Rays, Jeff Pitts, coming off the clutch 2-run single his last time up.
Yeah. Pitch.
First pitch on its way. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Stepping up to the plate, Sammy Pitts. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. Here's the first pitch to him. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Just missing here, 2-0. One out, nobody on. Fouled off. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
These last 2 guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit out towards second. Schaefer fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Riding in once again, Connor Pitts. Here comes the first pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. That misses, 2-0. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Well, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9, they could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
In now, Brady Day, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. A ball and a strike.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
The 1-1 takes a pitch for strike number 2.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Pitts, the runner at first with 2 gone. From the belt, kicks and deals. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
The classic back foot slider right there with 2 strikes. Usually gets a ton of swing and misses. Nice layoff right there. Fight for another pitch.
And he fouls this one off. Here's a look over to first. And he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Rays held in check here. They're up 2-0. Next will be the designated hitter, Neil Mathis. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And he misses with it, 1-1. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Stepping into the box, Freddie Akins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Pitts comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Robbie Scott. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
1-0.
Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Fouled away. In there, 1-2 now. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2. Hit hard to the right, but foul. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3-2.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes, and it's fouled away. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Into right field. That's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The batter.
Hey, guys, that fires me up right there. He stuck his nose in there, grinded out a 10-pitch AB, and delivers a knock. That was fun to watch.
Into the box now, Jay Hart. And the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Hart is exactly a .260 hitter. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. First and second now, 1 man out. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Pitts is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th, and that'll bring up the former World Series champ, MVP, and Rookie of the Year, Buster Posey. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Right side. He's got it. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. The Rays are in front 2-0.
Your
Jesse
attention, please.
Monk gets the call
Now
from the
pitching
bullpen
for
to
the
pitch in relief.
Number 18, Jesse Monk.
At the plate, Brady Day.
Leading off for the Rays, the first baseman, Brady Day.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Well, partway through this one, and it's safe to say that both of these starters have brought their best stuff, and each lineup looks a bit helpless out there.
Well, this one's kind of gone as we thought, D-Roll. Both of these command pitchers down in the strike zone, moving the ball up, down, in and out, making it very difficult for these hitters to put anything together.
Yeah, a lot of soft contact, a lot of indecision on the part of both offenses. Nobody seems to want to pop commit to any pitch because these guys are really mixing and matching.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch.
Inside.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. 2-0 pitch on the way. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind third, and no one will get this one. The 2-1 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
Well, this next pitch is a big one. The last thing you want to do is give a free pass to a guy that can run like this. He's a real burner out there on the base paths.
And he looks at ball four now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Israel Ortega. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that misses for ball one. Hits a runner at first with one gone in the inning. That evens it up 1-1. One and one. Here it comes, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Now the 2-1, and there he goes towards second. Into right field. That's a base hit. Throw into third, and he is in there.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, D-Roll. Runners at first and third.
Yeah, it's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts, but right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Stepping in now, Jeremy Pitts.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Runners are at first and third, one away. Popped him up. Schaefer backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Digging in and looking for more. Boot through Bobo. And their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball one. Lays off the fastball away, and it's 2-0.
Back-to-back pitches, they've gone away. Do you tell yourself as a hitter he wants to come in right here? I don't think so. I think he's trying to find that outside corner and adjust accordingly.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up. On to first, and the Rays are kept off the scoreboard here as the side is retired. Rays strand a pair as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Digging in to try it again, Jason Jordan. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he's up near the top, currently 6th in the AL in that category. So coming to the plate, Eddie Ledbetter. First pitch on its way. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Bases are empty. 1 man out. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder. 2-0 pitch on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Didn't stay on top of the slider that time as it misses high.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Fastball is taken for a strike, and he runs it full 3-2.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
Hit in the air out to center field. Hits, moves over. 2 gone. Ready for another chance? Matt Schaefer. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Here comes the first pitch. In there, strike 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 1. Schaefer stands just 5'7" in the right side of that batter's box. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2.
1-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Ready for another shot now. John Pitts is the switch hitter. He'll take his cuts left-handed here.
Yeah, he's not quite as powerful on the left side. He's certainly not Chipper Jones, who had pop from both sides of the plate. Much more pop hitting right-handed.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ready on 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. All right, back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Up next for Tampa Bay.
Now in the box, Jeff Pitts.
Pitts.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. In there, and it's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last 2 were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
Fouled off.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Jeff Pitts sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Slider just off the black there, and it's to 2-1 now. Off speed pitch, good for strike 2. He stays alive, still 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas. So when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit, or at least force him out of the game. Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Tuning in, Connor Pitts, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And he'll dive back in safely. Two and 0 now.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rays strand just the one, but they're on top 2-0. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Felipe Burke. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered one hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. Three and 1 now.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in the zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off well.
And that one misses, so the leadoff man will head down to first on ball 4 to start the bottom of the 6th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Now at the plate, Neil Mathis. He singled his last time up. He's set, and the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Count now, a ball and a strike. Burke on at first, nobody out. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first. The 2-1 is a fastball that misses.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
The 3-1. Fastball right back to the mound. There's one on to first, and they get them both.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
In now, Freddie Akins. As he lifts it in the air to right field. Moving under it, Pitts makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees. They're down 2-0. Back here in the Bronx, we're in the 7th with the Rays out in front, and let's get you caught up with our game summary for the first 6 innings. Aaron Luke is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62, Aaron Luke.
Stepping in, Brady Day. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Brady Day.
He's set. Here it comes. First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
Now the 2-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. The 2-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Ledbetter waits on it. 1 away. Digging in once again, Jesse Pitts. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Here comes the first pitch. Flares this one over toward first. And this will get taken in at first for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 5. Designated
to the plate now for the Rays is the DH. Israel Ortega. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bouncer to the left side. Jordan is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning stretch time now here in the Bronx. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-0. Next for New York, Robbie Scott. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way. That one doesn't even sniff the zone, missing very high.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
The 1-2. Hit down the third baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just starts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Jay Park. as he rips it on the ground to second. Pitts scoops it up. A dive. He's got it. Touché, sir.
Big league play in the hole right there, and that's a pretty good example of why getting hits at this level is so difficult. You know he was running down the line thinking, for real? You got to be kidding me.
Stepping in, Buster Posey. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Pitts moves over, and he hauls it down in the corner. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Heath Hembree has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
For the New York Yankees, number 65, Heath Hembree.
Leading off the inning, Jeremy Pitts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. We've seen outstanding performances from both of the starters in this one all game long. Both of these guys have been able to stay a few steps ahead of batters they've faced, and we'll see if either lineup can scratch something across in the later innings of the game.
You know, D-Row, this is what happens sometimes when you get guys out there like these 2 pitchers that move the ball up, down, in and out. They disrupt timing, and it just looks like both teams have been very uncomfortable in the batter's box.
It just seemed like the catcher never moved his glove on either side today. They were throwing darts out there, executing all 4 quadrants, and kept both teams off balance.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. But one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
3-2, full count. The 3-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Now back, so here's the cleanup hitter, Bobo. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher to get ahead right there. You know you got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count. That's what you have to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Set to deliver the 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Hey, you find yourself down 0-2. You got to grind a little bit right here. I don't understand the game plan. Let's see if we can get this one back to even count.
Here it comes on 0-2. Line hard to center field. Burke is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 31, John Pitts.
Now to the plate, John Pitts. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it on to first, and with it, that ends the inning. Down in order go the Rays. They're up 2-0. Ready once again, Jason Jordan. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1. Slider laid off for a ball. Hard hit ball to short. To his left, hits. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now batting, Eddie Ledbetter.
Eddie Ledbetter.
First pitch on its way. Hey now.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And that's just off the corner and low, ball 2. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Now the 2-1 is an off-speed pitch taken for a ball. This is line to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Yankees, the second baseman, Matt Schaefer.
Stepping into the box, Matt Schaefer. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail things here 2-0. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Jeff Pitts, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. From the stretch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Yeah, you attack the zone and get a swing and a miss that late on your first pitch fastball. Good chance he's coming right back with the same thing.
One and one.
One strike.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing. The 2-1 takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
Into the box, Sammy hits. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Now the 0-1. Down and away, ball 1. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Standing in now, Connor hits. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Burke is in pursuit. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Rays go in order 1-2-3, but they hold a 2-0 lead. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Felipe Burke. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now the second pitch of the inning will be his 100th of the ball game. Looped down towards short, and 1 gone. Now at the plate, Neil Mathis.
Neil Mathis.
Here's the first pitch to him. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 0-1 delivery. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. The 1-2. This is in the air to left. Pitts is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping up now, Freddie Aikens. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, and they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
First delivery to him on the way. Grounded fouled off to the right side. The windup and the 0-1. And it's belted high and deep into right center. But that'll be off the wall in right center.
And that fires me up right there. What a clutch AB, a two-out single to get the tying run to the plate. That's all you can ask for.
Stepping in now, Robbie Scott. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw on to first will be in time, and the Rays are going to get out of here with a split in this brief two-game series as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
A 2-0 finish today. The Tampa Bay Rays jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Josh Clinton pitches his way to a league-leading 12th win of the year. Rory Pryor was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
For the victorious Rays, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 26 minutes.